Speaking of where we're at, the next match on the card is an 8-woman Money in the Bank ladder match featuring Natalya versus Dana Brooke versus Naomi versus Alexa Bliss versus Bayley versus Mandy Rose versus Ember Moon versus Carmella. Very interesting mix of abilities in this match, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure. We got the high highs and the low lows here.
Oh, well, it's not. It's definitely not the lowest of the lows. Alicia Fox isn't in it. Well, Dana Brooke, we ran the numbers, and
she's gonna attack Bayley and take her place.
Oh my God, could you imagine? Oh.
I really wish that they'd bring back qualifying matches for these.
Yeah,
because
rather than just announcing them.
Yeah, it would have made the build for this match so much better and more meaningful.
Because there is none. There is no build.
Yeah,
they were just announced and it's happening.
Because then it would give everyone some momentum leading into the match. Because it feels super thrown together. Because it is super thrown together.
Yeah. So I'm hoping the briefcase is not cashed in on the same night like last year.
Yeah, I don't think it will be.
I love the drama of the cash-in opportunity, and I think that you really handcuff yourself when you take it away from you. So
yeah, like almost immediately.
Almost immediately. So I'm just really hoping that we get a briefcase holder for a while. Who you got from Raw, which is probably the more interesting side of the competitors in the match.
From Raw, I'd go Naomi, because why not?
So I went Alexa Bliss, but in my opinion, the winner is coming from SmackDown Live for this one for sure.
Me too.
Who's your SmackDown pick?
Ember Moon, 100%.
Same for me.
I'm all in on Ember Moon.
However, I could see Bayley, because there's already a story with her and Charlotte in there, because I have Charlotte winning earlier. I could see Bayley, or even perhaps Mandy Rose.
Yeah, and they're not gonna go right from this into a feud with the Money in the Bank holder. They have to build the Money in the Bank holder.
Right.
And I don't think Mandy Rose is going to win, because I think Sonya Deville is going to somehow cost Mandy the chance to grab the briefcase. I think it'll be like inadvertent. I was expecting them to break up at WrestleMania, but they didn't.
Yeah, you were.
They didn't do that. But I still think they're on that track.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't think that they're on that track anymore.
I think so.
I think they kind of like hinted at it and then moved away from it, because now they're just like fine again. There's no like tension or
I'm not saying they're going to break up
two.
At Money in the Bank. I'm saying that it's going to be another thing that's going to happen, and then they're going to bring up the other stuff that happened and then build on that.
I mean, I'd prefer to just see them as a team until
Me too.
for a while.
I think they deserve to win the tag team titles at least once.
Yeah, I don't see that there's any reason to break them up within like the next 6 months even. They're perfectly fine operating as a unit together. But I see the reason I see Mandy Rose potentially even winning this is the same logic that I had behind Andrade winning. Use it to build a heel, and the Money in the Bank is a great way to do that on a face champion.
But I think that there's time to use the briefcase to build up whoever. It doesn't necessarily have to be the champion currently.
No, I know. Yeah, it's just it's a way to like get a heel over, because it's another thing to have heat with them.
Yeah.
In this women's match, you have 6 faces and 2 heels.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's way tipped in the opposite direction than what the men's is.
I'd even argue that Alexa Bliss is more of a tweener now.
Yeah, because people cheer her because she's awesome on the microphone.
Yeah.
So there's only one pure heel in this match. So that's a huge diversion from what they usually do.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's nobody for Natty to be friends with anymore. So like, what even is happening?
Oh, don't worry. She's gonna form a friendship in this match with Dana Brooke.
We're blonde. We should be friends. And she looks at Carmella, and Carmella's like, I'm a dog person. And they continue forward.
But like Dana Brooke being in this match,
Yeah, how great for her career.
I don't think that this match will even help make her.
She's going to do a back handspring elbow into the corner.
Like, I don't really have a problem with Dana Brooke, but it's again how like you treat half your roster like they don't matter. And then when you put them in the spotlight suddenly, it's weird and forced.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily a fan of her wrestling anyway. I mean, it was cool when she was kind of like Charlotte's heater, and then that never paid off, which sucked. So, I mean, you know, sure, Dana Brooke is in this match because she cut a promo like the day after WrestleMania or something.
And I think the only way that they could make her, like, elevate her in this match is if she gets big spots in with each and every person.
But what does she even, like, other than that back handspring elbow, does she do anything in the ring that's even, like, she could have those spots?
I don't know, because they don't showcase her, you know?
All I'm seeing with, like, the names that are in this match, save, like, 2 or 3 of them, is a lot of waiting for the spot to come to you.
Yeah.
Toss her into the ropes and then just stand there with your head down waiting for her to come back. Like that kind of thing.
So I've got to ask, do you think we will see Sasha Banks show up?
Anything's possible. I don't know what to believe about any of that with her.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. She's still active on social media, though it's not as much. But maybe she just needed a break, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Would I love to see her back? Sure. I enjoy Sasha Banks. She's one of my favorite women's competitors that are in the company. And I think this match would have been better had her name been in that list of people that are in it. I mean, it's obvious who we would sub out for her, but I'm just saying
Bayley,
I think
right?
it would raise the level of the match if she were in it.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so too.
So
I think Sasha Banks winning Money in the Bank is way more interesting
than anybody
than
that's
anyone
listed
else
in
that's
here.
in the match.
Yeah, especially considering like what the story would be.
Yeah.
You know, she was frustrated at WrestleMania. She wanted to go on vacation. She wanted to be left alone. We let her do that. She takes a spot in Money in the Bank. She wins Money in the Bank, and now she's on a warpath to get what was hers from the beginning, which is the Raw Women's Championship. It'd be great. But what they would do is have her come back and then turn on Bayley, and then at the next night she'd be one of the wild cards on SmackDown, and she'd be apologizing to Bayley, and then they'd be friends again. And then the following week, nobody would remember anything, and she would be wrestling Dana Brooke.
Yeah. But like, how interesting would it be to build up Sasha as Miss Money in the Bank to cash in on Becky?
Yeah, that'd be awesome because that's the other horsewoman that they don't get to talk about right now. So that's cool. I mean, they're really comfortable saying who the horsewomen are constantly.
Yeah.
So, you know, it'd be really cool if, like, because that'd be out of left field.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I like the idea of Sasha showing up. I don't think it'll necessarily happen, but I mean, who knows? Stranger things have happened.